What's up, deep thinkers? It's Robert from Existence First. This video was inspired by a book review that I just did for Good to Great, which is a book on business growth that I thought had a very academic tone to it. Okay, and this reminded me of when I went to college for the first time, which was 14 years ago, 2005. One of their main selling points was this whole idea of critical thinking. They're like, oh, we come to a small school, don't go to a state school where you get one-on-one attention from the professors, and we develop your critical thinking through these liberal arts electives and English and history, then we teach you to think critically. And it's like, okay, so some people say that college is a waste of time. That's black and white thinking, and that's far from reality. Reality is diversity. That's my quote. That's an Existence First quote. Reality is diversity. So, college, is it good or bad? Well, there's pluses to it and there's minuses, yeah. Here's one of the minuses, okay? One of the minuses is that although it attempts to teach this critical thinking and having reasons for what you believe, it also teaches you to pontificate. And pontificating is a word that the best word I could come up with to describe this process of mulling something over in your mind, like in an abstract or like intellectual way, without actually moving forward anywhere. So here's an example. Like if we're in a car, right, and we want to like move the car forward, professors would engage in some sort of debate about, oh, well, was this car fairly, did it use fair labor to be constructed, or was child labor in third world countries incorporated, or what's the economics? Let's draw a XY graph of the supply and demand of this vehicle, right? Okay, meanwhile, non-professors, such as like a mechanic or somebody, will actually move the car forward, or a driver, right, or a bus driver, right? I have respect for bus drivers, because they get the job done. Like, the job is to move the vehicle, pick people up, drop people off, and then get it done, right? So the pontificating, and I'm speaking from experience here, that has slowed me down in every area of my life. And this is an important point, so let me emphasize that. In every area of my life, okay, when it came to setting up this beautiful office here, or moving across the country, which I did, or making investments that give me returns every single month, none of that could have happened if I continued to pontificate and try to analyze and think like, oh, well, let me think about this from, it's just, right? So that's the big piece that's missing with college and with university, is that people come out of college and university trained to, and I was very good at it. I had getting good grades. I had a 4.0 in high school and I had a 3.96 in undergrad, okay? So you're hearing from the best at the game, and the way you play the game is you give the professors what they want, and so you come out very, very good at turning in work that other people want done, but you're not that good at solving problems on your own, or knowing how to open up your own creative outlets, things like that. Overcoming emotional hurdles like hesitation to do something. And that's why I created Existence First, right? Because I studied psychology in undergrad because I wanted to understand the mind. They didn't teach me about the mind. They didn't teach me a lot of useful things when it came to the mind. But Existence First is that resource, because I've learned this stuff from working for over 8 years in the field. So So if you want to learn, if you always said, "Oh, I wish I had learned psychology in college or something," don't do that. Go to the my courses or the course catalog page on existencefirst.com and start learning. Okay, you're you're gonna you're gonna save yourself years. I'm not kidding. Okay, think deeply. Put your existence first.